Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Thursday. We're now on the downhill slide, toward the weekend. And of course, today is December the 12th. And I hope you had a great Wednesday. I hope you had a great hump day. I hope that you were able to, get over the hump of this week, and now, kind of start easing toward the weekend, and getting ready for whatever is going to take place on this weekend. But now God has given us the breath to breathe. He's blessed us with this Thursday morning, and I really hope and pray that this morning finds you feeling well. Hope that you're well rested and ready to tackle the opportunities that God has richly blessed us with here on this Thursday morning. This morning, I'd like to share a devotional with you entitled "How to Have a Blessed Christmas." In Psalm chapter 132, verse 7, it says, "Let us go to the sanctuary of the Lord. Let us worship at the footstool of his throne." The Bible doesn't, tell us, much about the boyhood years of Jesus, but it does, give us an instance, where, Mary and Joseph, they went to Jerusalem for the Passover celebration, and they took the 12-year-old Jesus, with them, and then they made the journey back home. In those days, the men and the women, they traveled separately. And Joseph, I think he thought that, Jesus was with Mary, and Mary, likewise, she thought Jesus was with Joseph. But then they realized they had lost Jesus. He wasn't with them. And so they frantically made their way back, to Jerusalem. And they found him in the temple, 3 days later, where he was speaking with the elders. And you remember Jesus said to them in Luke chapter 2, verse 49, he said, "Didn't you know that I must be in my Father's house?" Imagine the panicked couple, running around town, asking people if they had seen their son. We can become so busy, especially at this time of year, that we don't have time for God. We can be so busy celebrating Christmas that we lose Jesus. We string the lights, we trim the tree, we buy the gifts. And then during all this busyness, we can forget all about the Lord. We can lose Jesus just like Mary and Joseph did. As Americans, we Americans are so busy. You could write on our tombstones, hurried, worried, buried. We're always rushing about, and that seems to be more evident at Christmas than any other time of the year. Lines are long, and, tempers are short. We think Christmas will bring us, some measure of happiness. But after so much buildup, Christmas, it can be a letdown. And then there's the mess, and the cleaning up. And then soon the bills start arriving, and reality kicks in. Experts tell us, that calls to psychiatrists and emergency rooms increase during this time of year. And that's really simply because Christmas can't measure up to its romanticized image that's given. So many of us, we say, well, I would like to make time, for God, but I'm just so busy. I work too hard, and, I don't have any time on my schedule. I would like to go to church, but, there just isn't time for that. I would like to read my Bible, but I just can't find the time. However, we find time for what's important to us, don't we? It seems the only place where there ever was room for Jesus was on the cross, where he died for the sins of the world. Ironically, Jesus himself, he said in John chapter 14, verse 2, he said, "There is more than enough room in my Father's home." We don't have room for him, but he has many rooms for us. Jesus, he took He took his place in a manger so that, we could have a home in heaven. So let's forget about the clutter and the hype and let's replace it with the Christ of Christmas. Then it will be great. It's not about Christmas presents. Listen, it's about his presence in our lives. The message of the season is not let it snow or let us shop. It is let us worship. If we will just focus on that, then Christmas will be a blessed time for each one of us if we'll focus on everything on Jesus. And Jesus is the reason for Christmas. He's the sole reason we celebrate Christmas. And so I hope that encourages you here on this Thursday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.